All right, Aquarius, you could be not wanting to get out of the bed. It's like you're snoozing your alarm. Maybe you don't feel good. Also, something about like one more time. I don't know if you overdid something a little too much, or there's still something now you're like, oh, I just need to do it one more time. What's going on? Maybe you want one more chance. Because I was thinking about Ray J. If I had one wish. What's going on for Aquarius? You're going through a change right now. Again, you could be sick. You could be in bed. Maybe you're starting to feel better if you've already been experiencing some type of bad health. It's like now you have some type of energy. You feel like $1,000,000. There was some type of change and it kind of got you in your head about what you value or what you want long term. Maybe you initially didn't see someone as someone who could be privileged, or maybe you didn't want this to come in for them. Maybe they didn't want this for you. But I feel like the path is the path. Okay? So if somebody's trying to take you off your path, they can't. If you were trying to throw somebody else off their path, you can't. You may feel like some type of finances that you had at one point in time. Let's say like you had money in your savings account. You had money that you can kind of just like, I don't want to say spend freely because I feel like you were saving it. But there was some type of money and you felt like it would hold you down for a while. Something's going on with your finances for sure. And you're like, how did I find myself on this path where I'm like struggling? Like what happened? Why was something taken away from me? Or it's like you're looking at your account. You see I keep scratching my head like what is going on? It's like, okay, well let me look and see where everything went. Or let me go back and check these dates. Or let me go back. You could be going back through your transactions because you're concerned about something when it comes to your finances or your job. But again, somebody could have tried to intentionally put you on a path to where whatever it was for you was taken away from you. They were trying to be strategic. The way that you saw yourself, even though you knew you had some type of privilege, they didn't want you to see yourself as such. Something could be going on with someone's car. This could be your mother, your grandmother, someone who is a mother, but they're older than you. Even if it's only by a little bit, it could be older sister. They may not come off as mature as they should from time to time. They could be changing the person that they date. Somebody's concealing something. There was some type of false identity, some type of false concern. There was something that was going on, somebody was doing, and somehow your mom or somebody that you know got involved in this. You also may try to get your mom involved. It's like, hey, can you go towards this person and act like you have some type of fake concern, or act like you want to go say something to them? It's like you're trying to get in touch with someone so bad that you're willing to send your mom. You're like, yeah, tell them that you have something for them, or tell them that you want to give them something for the kid, or it's something like that. But I feel like the real concern of why you're trying to get to this person is because, or why they're trying to get to you, is because they're concerned that somebody's going to come towards you and actually want to commit to you. Why do they care? Somebody definitely got some type of letter or message about their health. And they're trying to figure out, okay, like, what does this mean? What do I do? What are my options? This is a person that you decided didn't meet your standards. This is somebody like, example, let's say you met somebody new, you met a friend or whatever, and they're like, oh, well, tell me about your exes. You didn't even bring this ex up because you didn't even really consider them like, oh yeah, that's just somebody like da 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 da. But you don't even consider them someone like a major pinpoint in your life or your love life, and that bothered them. This person could have some type of health issue and they're trying to decide what to do, but they're still trying to be in the mix of your love life because they feel like you decided to look elsewhere, that you wanted somebody essentially better than them, is how they feel. And so they wanted to hold you back from any type of marriage and or commitment. They wanted you to feel tied down when it comes to this. But now that you have some type of unexpected income, or you're stepping into who you are, they want to send you some type of love message like, okay, well, I'm ready to give to you now. I can tell you about what I was thinking before and why I was doing this and moving this way when we were close, or even though I was close to you. They're still thinking of a way to get close to you. And they may try to use their family next. Okay. Someone with the initial E could be important that just popped out. Somebody could be just trying to pop out. What's going on for Aquarius? Alright, you have a Virgo or Libra around you. This person is very dismissive and or overly emotional. They could be going through some type of unwanted change, and they're going to want your type of compassion, your focus in order to restabilize. Okay, it's up to you if you want to decide if you want to work with them. Yeah, I feel like your focus needs to be releasing baggage and moving on. But if you decide to do it, you can. I feel like your heart is still intertwined when it comes to some type of breakup or separation between these people or between y'all. And so you may be inspired to do so. Okay, this could be a Virgo, a Libra, a Leo, a Leo, a Virgo, a Capricorn, Aquarius, a Libra. Also, somebody at your job, someone who doesn't really, I'm not saying that they're not a manager, because they could be. This is not a manager, but this is like a team lead, or this is like a trainer or somebody or something like that. There's some type of disaster going on, or they feel like they can get that they should have got in front of, and they're trying to use their influence over someone else in order to catch some type of details. It's like, oh, well, we should have looked at this, or we should have da-da-da-da. This person didn't communicate, or there's somebody at your job that could be trying to throw you under the bus. Okay? So recognize what you're doing. Make sure you're paying attention to details. If you feel like something is off, go back and look at it and check, because they're trying to isolate you for sure. And after a certain amount of time, they're going to be like, okay, well, this is enough. Let's rebalance this, and let's figure out what else we're going to do when it comes to the team. FYI. Pay attention to work. What else is going on for Aquarius? Alright, so you may feel like you don't have any bright ideas right now. But again, once you get out of this anxiety, once you get out of this like, oh, well, I got to figure it out right now, I got to da-da-da-da, you'll gain some type of confidence. For sure. You just need to isolate your mind and or pinpoint exactly what you're trying to do. And then you will find the way up out of it, or the way to get it. Okay? Something may be painful right now, or it just may be an experience that you don't like, but this will also build your strength. Okay, you'll figure it out. Okay, let's keep going. Aquarius, somebody may want to come tell you something, but they may be leaving something out, like a big chunk of it. They're just like, I'm acting like that part didn't happen. What else for Aquarius? Alright, there's a fire sign around you. This could be someone who's over 40. They feel like they didn't really get the life changes that they want. They didn't really get the marriage, the celebration, or something about their life. They're trying to change and adapt to like, okay, well, anything is still possible when it comes to some type of growth and or power. They want some type of new creative idea when it comes to success, but it feels like you kind of turned your back on this person. Maybe they're trying to get through some type of like unemployment, or they lost their home. There's some type of health problem here. A loss of energy for sure. What does this have to do with you? You could be in your head about it. You just like, oh, trouble's on the way. It's just only a matter of time. You're just not sure when. You're like, this is a bad time for this to be going on. It's like, okay, for instance, you're going through your own issues. Like, you don't know if you're about to lose your job, or you don't know what's going on with your finances. But then your mom or your dad or just somebody in your life who's older, they need some type of help. And it's like, okay, well, they can't live by themselves, or they can't support themselves financially, or there's something that like they want to come live with you. But maybe you feel like when it comes to y'all being stabilized together, it's kind of like us living together. It's just we missing a missing part of this relationship, that it makes it hard to do that. Yeah, and you kind of just emotionally like, I'm disappointed in how things are taken out, and you're disappointed in this relationship in general. You also could be facing some type of delays. If so, make sure you're not thinking or being a victim. Have your disappointment, yes. Have your bad attitude if you want to. Sleep it off. But then get up and take action. Figure out what choices you have. Figure out who you know or what resources you can go towards. Because if not, this is going to have a dramatic effect on your life and how it plays out. Literally, the Magician, you can create your situation how you need to. You need to get up and do something about it. Okay? You got some type of personal power. You just need to search for the answers. Absolutely. And it can go your way. It can work out. Okay? Alright. So, you could be secretly watching someone. Maybe they seem like they have some type of energy. They have some type of physical beauty attraction or something like that. You're watching them work, or you're watching them pay attention to whatever they're doing. Even if this is just like being themselves or loving on themselves, there's some type of lust or love for this person. But there also is some type of obstacle when it comes to dealing with them. Maybe you guys, I don't know if they lied to you, you lied to them. There's some type of obstacle here. There's some type of negative effect on your relationship. And somebody wants a new start. But they feel like there's a guard here. And it's like, well, how do I come in and talk about this burden and release it? That way we can have this new start. But they feel like this would be just one battle of a lone war. Especially if they're trying to hold on for a particular reason. Okay? Which again is contradictions. Alright, Aquarius. So be careful around the people who you're with right now. Just be careful. General message for Aquarius. Something about the color purple could be important. Either the movie or literally the color. Lavender. Okay. Somebody could be exposing lies. You could be the person that's exposing the lies, or if you're in the circle of drama, you could be getting caught up in the crossfire of it. Okay, just FYI. You also could be meeting up with someone. And you're like, oh, hey, it's nice to run into you, or something like that, or da-da-da-da-da. And maybe before you even approach them or you run in to talk to them, you see them before they see you. And you kind of like peeping them. You kind of just kind of seeing what they got going on first. And then you're going to be like, oh, okay. Well, I just wanted to say hey, or da-da-da-da. I was just in the neighborhood type shit. Like, and they wasn't. They trying to play with your emotions. They're trying to run into you on purpose. They do. They want to give you a new perspective. You also could be learning again about your coworkers and what they're trying to hide or what they're talking about behind the secret, hidden agenda, what they're trying to hide. So be careful when it comes to your coworkers and how you interact with them. I'm telling you, unspoken tension, release expectations. Okay, there's some temporary distance, or it will be. You may think that something is a safe space, but it's not. It's not. Somebody has some type of ulterior motives, and there's a solid understanding between those people and those group that's already been there. And it's kind of like, okay, well, we're gonna keep tabs and watch you and see where we can get you to either speak up and say something that you shouldn't be saying, or do something, or they watching you. Heavy on, they watching you, they talking. You just may feel like the last one left out. There also could be somebody new at your job, and you're like, well, damn, how this person come in and they blended so well, or they already kick in before I even get on the mess, or you gotta get on the call, and I don't know. Alright, what else is going on for Aquarius? You could be seeing 555. You could be seeing a lot of sixes as well. I feel like you should have some type of innocence. Have some type of like, okay, well, let's just see what happens. Have some type of optimism that you will get some type of achievement. As long as you push through, as long as you are resilient. If it's not you that's sick, again, you could be taking care of someone sick, like a family member or an animal, but someone around you is sick, or someone's drinking. You also can have a good, successful relationship when it comes to like business relationship, and being able to have a love relationship when it comes to a sexual responsibility, when it comes to your finances. You can get through this as well. You may regret some type of decision and or how you had your heart involved in something, but again, you can heal and move on. All right, don't get stuck on something too long. Also, don't be worried about chatty patty in the background. Okay, so whoever is whatever, still be emotionally mature, still show up and do what you got to do. Trust your knowledge. If you can't reach out to the people who you do, or find the resources that you can. Okay, confirmations. Aquarius, someone with the initial M, first, middle, or last, could be important. ER, okay? So if you're not feeling well, go get checked up. Or someone could be going to the ER either with this initial or by Monday. You will receive some type of gift, okay? Something with a Cancer could be important, or hopefully no one has this. Make sure you're checking the details for sure. Life is better when you're happy. Everything will be all right, okay? Beware of greed, yours or someone else's, or your baby mom, baby daddy. Somebody's loud and guilty. It just is what it is. It's time to act. Make sure you're not procrastinating. Fuck them. Not literally, okay? Doctor's appointment. I'm telling you, you need to get what you need to do, okay? Check on yourself, check up, follow up. Hey, let's get away. Let's get a room on the other side of the town. But beware of great pride. It may not look as good as it's supposed to be. Okay, you may be feeling indecisive. Okay, you're allowing your life to ramble, but I feel like you're not taking action. Something actually will turn out perfect. You just don't see it right now. Someone with the initial K could be important, or you're just very short when you're talking to people. Just like, yeah, okay, whatever you say. You wanted to know if y'all can work through something, but think this through, or they're going to think it through. They feel like there's a lot of deception going on between y'all, and so it's like, you know what, you got more than one thing on your plate. I just don't know if this is just enough for me. Okay, something sealed the deal for sure. So somebody may have blocked you out, or like, you know what do you even want? Like, why are you even here? Something about your credit card could be important. Again, you have some type of good luck on your side. Your self-talk is what's blocking you. Once you identify that, that will help you as well. Someone can no longer irk your last nerve, okay? Unrelated. Either it's a person, a subject, or if you feel like things are happening, it's just not all at once. Something is unrelated. Something about March could have been important, okay? A half of a truth is a whole lie. I told you, somebody's not telling you the full story.